The boy slipped and fell into the barn. The more he fought to get out, the faster he sank, but he didn't dare to call for help because there was a monster close by, and his father saw it rushing toward the barn. Even worse, the barn door suddenly fell down, and the frightened boy struggled even more. When the sister saw her brother's head was almost buried, she quickly jumped down and pushed the fallen door toward him. With that, he managed to hold on and found support, but the monster had already followed the noise to the barn. Luckily, when it fell inside, the brother and sister used the door to cover themselves. At the critical moment, the sister was hurt by a sharp noise in her head, but the monster couldn't stand it either. After struggling for a while, it broke out of the barn and ran away from them. They didn't realize that it was the ear device their dad had given her, and that it was exactly the monster's weakness. After escaping danger, the kids met their father again, but another group of monsters was already closing in. The father quickly told them to hide in the car while he grabbed a weapon to fight. The monster's long arms and legs struck so fast that the father was knocked down before he could even touch it. Worried about his father, the boy shouted, and the monster was drawn to the sound. As the monster got closer, the painful noise started again, but the sister shut off the only thing that could stop it. The sound stopped, but they were suddenly in real danger. The monster went wild and attacked their car. Seeing this, the father struggled to his feet and gave his children a sign that said, "Dad will always love you." With that, he bought them their final chance to escape. The surviving family held each other close. Even in their pain, they didn't dare to make a sound. Then the monster's roar echoed once more. Without their father, the mother became the pillar of the family. The two older children could manage, but the newborn was the hardest to keep quiet. The woman carefully handed the baby to the boy. At the same time, the girl born deaf realized that her father had never stopped working on the ear device for her, even in such a situation. But there was little time left for sorrow. The monster was already right behind them. The mother raised the shotgun at the monster, but it was suddenly distracted by the sound from the TV. Then it turned back and moved toward them. At that moment, the girl noticed her father's notes and suddenly realized something. She switched on the ear device, and the sharp sound filled the air again, making the monster suffer. The baby cried at the monster's roar. Seeing that the sound from the ear device was hurting the monster, the girl placed it against the microphone. The monster was in pain and collapsed to the ground. Just when they thought they were safe, the monster suddenly stood up. The mother lifted the shotgun and pulled the trigger. It was her first shot, but she saved her kids. But the gunshot would draw even more monsters. But the sister knew the monster's weakness, and the mother was ready to die for her kids. Together, they were ready.